Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D somewhere up there. But we are heading to the Italian coffee company. Which is like right down the street, like where I showed you yesterday in the previous video, that plaza. Yes, the American way, it's Bella Plaza, but it's Bella in Spanish. The 2L, it's actually a Y. My Spanish been horrible. I've been planning. I don't think I'm gonna go back to Vietnam to visit my grandma. See how everything is kind of like. I don't know. I'll make some other video, not in this video. But the reason why we are going out there to get some coffee is because welcome to the Gazillionaires Club. Did I say that? But I want to say hi to my furry friend. I think she's like somewhere by the OXXO right over there. She's right at the door. Can you see her? Probably far away, but she hear my voice. She's gonna come over. She recognized me now. Like when I say sit and when I say circle with my hand, she understands me. Watch, she's coming over. She can hear me. So, because I've been feeding her like whenever I go out, and she's coming. She's coming. But I've been at home. I've been at home trying to, just trying. See, she's running. Can you see her? She's right here. Hi, how are you? Come here, how are you? Lana. I know, I speak Vietnamese to her. Isn't that strange? Con, all you do is woochie woochie wooch. That's all I'm hearing. She's adorable. I don't want to approach her. I have no food today. Maybe when we come back, we can get her some food. But my friend, with everything that's been happening, with the crypto space, like I said, I took a loss, and but I'm very happy. And like right before when it went down from 30K to 20K, like I was spending a lot of time on YouTube, I even go on Twitter just to see what the hell everyone's up to. I don't have a Twitter account. And then, what was the other one? I spent a lot of time on there, and then I was like, this is not worth it for me, and how the whole anxiety with liquidation and stuff like that, I didn't like it, and so everything is done. But today, I'm just so interested in like what's going on with Luna, Celsius, and now it's like the whole crypto space is. It's kind of like business, right? When you are in a business, there is kind of like a war, and if somebody see your weak side, they're gonna try to take you out. And I think that's what's happening with Celsius right now, because they are at the liquidation phase, and remember how I said I think around 20K is the bottom. Well, I've learned something new, and and I'm trying to see if it's like, I'll share it with you. So when I start what I'm trying to do right now is to cancel out all the noises, because with the Bitcoin maximalists, they're still saying that Bitcoin is gonna go up. Bitcoin is gonna go up. No doubt it's gonna go up. But the macro economy, what's happening in the macro economy, that's one thing, right? And then we look at the charts. So with the with the rise of interest rate, I think we're like at 75 basic point. So I think it's gonna get a little bit more tough, for the time being. And then with this whole the whole Celsius debacle, I think they're gonna try to take out Celsius. That's for sure. I don't know why, but it's just business, right? And then the other thing is the charts. Now, it depends on what kind of trader you are. It depends on what kind of trader you are. Like for me, I prefer swing trade, probably no more than 20 a year. So I look at the on the chart. What I usually look for is the MACD and the RSI, right? The RSI is kind of like the it's kind of like the strength index. And the MACD is just really easy. I forgot what the acronym stands for, but those are the two things that I look for: the MACD and the RSI, which is like the strength of the market, right? And I look at it on a 4 hour just to see what's going on, because I don't really trade on that time frame. Then I look at the day, then I look at the week and the month. And as of right now, the reason why I feel like it's gonna go lower, what's today? Today it's probably around the 17th or the 18th of June. I don't have my watch with me, but pretty much, let me get on my phone. But pretty much, like, you know, on the daily time frame, on the weekly time frame, on the monthly time frame, the RSI and the MACD, they're all going downhill. And we are at, today the 15th, but we are at the very bottom of the RSI. I mean, it can go lower, but it cannot go lower for that much more, but it definitely can go lower. And I think Celsius was able to bring down their liquidation down to 14,000. And and we're gonna see where, I'm gonna see where we're gonna go from here. But as far as, even if we start getting a bounce back in the market, I don't think it's gonna hit all-time high. I haven't been in that crypto space for that long to say that Bitcoin, at this point with the macro economy, with the, with all of the charts, even if we can go up, I don't think it's gonna hit all-time high. So right now, I'm just testing my theory, how to cancel out all of the noises and just look at the charts, look at the macro economy, look what the dollar index is doing, look what the 10-year yield bond is doing, 10-year yield bond is doing, and we'll just go from there, so today, that's what I've been doing, just kind of shift, my attention. But I also try to listen to the regular people I listen to as well. So my friend, there's a lot of flies, but I'm just going out for some fresh air, get some coffee, and then go to the plaza, because you don't want to be in front of the computer for too long. You gotta go out, stretch that body. So wherever you are, cheers, and I will just keep on making video regarding the current situation, because at this point, I don't know why, but I'm just so excited just to watch the market. It's like we are watching an economic war, right? With charts and with people, with the internet, and it's just it's like having an erection without coming. So my friend, I'll see you in the next video. By the time you see this video, man, it's probably gonna be four months down the road. But at least what do you think about this whole economic thing? Are we gonna go up? Are we gonna go down? It's very certain that we're gonna go down, but how far, how deep, right? And are you placing your money in commodities, or are you holding on to the dollar? Like I said, I'm still trying to get that 30% in cash and the rest in crypto. And right now I only have Bitcoin. And some equilibrium. I'm gonna get. I really want to wait till the market settle. The other thing that I've learned about the market sentiment is that right now we're still kind of on we're still on shaky ground, and we've been trained to buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. What I've learned from box mining is that you want to wait for the dust to settle, meaning that when nobody, and I think it's gonna last, it's gonna go until the next Bitcoin halving, which is in 2024, I think, every 2024. But I think the bear market is gonna last for a while. Who knows? But always preparing yourself. So when I get to the Italian coffee company, I will make another video. So much love. Use the hashtag Gazillionaires Club and let's get this conversation going, my friend.